Yo, hello. Is this thing on? France? What's up? What's going on, friends? It is Saturday, I believe. No, it is Friday. Excuse me. Now I gotta double check. Yep, it's Friday. All day. And today, we have two goals. Goal one is to finish all of the normal maps on my atlas, which we have two left. Goal number two is goal number two is to do blight maps, because I've been building them up while we were running blights on the regular maps, and even if they're low tier, we're still gonna run them. I think you can still get good stuff. Either way, it's just a lot of random stuff, and it's really not that difficult. You just build the towers and you let that kind of resolve itself. But first, we have ashenwood and we have palace to run. We're also one boss away from the 10 boss Maven encounter, which we'll probably also do. That'll get our 5 slot map device taken care of, and one more atlas point. Should get us a little more specialization in blight. We'll get... Yeah, that'll give us 3, so it'll put us at light tower costs. And then we can do Templar Ingenuity, and then I'll probably do one more point on this blight encounter chance, because I'm not quite 100% on blight chance. But we'll get there, Yeah, well. Alright, yeah, let's just run the map. We'll do Ashenwood, because that boss ain't so bad, so when Maven takes it, it's not gonna be a problem. The only reason we tried this map once, but I couldn't actually kill the boss because it was before I did all those changes off stream earlier this week, so our damage wasn't nearly as good, and we had consecrated ground on the map, and you can't really control where this boss goes because he teleports around all over the place and just kind of stands there. So he was healing like crazy, and I didn't have like nearly as much damage as I do now. It was just a terrible time. But now it should be a little better. I did make a couple changes off stream between today and yesterday. Mainly, I got a 6-link. It's like 300 chaos for 1500 fusing, so I just did the recipe using the money we get from harvest. We got 5 chaos. Last time I tried to fight one of these, I got blown up immediately, so we're gonna hope that doesn't happen again. Just ate the KB, and yeah, like that, except it one-tapped me. There we go. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Well, I guess we found the boss. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and grab immune response. Alright, the harvest, and then we're done here. Pretty sure there was no blight on that map. That's why I want that one more point of blight chance. We're gonna do, I guess... we'll do purple. And then if any of the blue crops or yellow crops get to survive, then we get, we'll do the other one as the last one. Whichever one of those gets higher level plants. Oh, it survived. Nice. Still do this purple one to try and upgrade that. Oh, that one survived too. Nice. Huge. Nine and 6. This one is 11 and 4. 10 and 5. So I think we run the yellow one first. Over here. Well, it doesn't really matter since we're doing both. I guess we do the blue one first because it's gonna upgrade that one before I run it. This is gonna be a huge one. Although we don't really have quantity on this map because I did like 2 months in the hopes of having an easy time. And that did work out, but hopefully it doesn't bite us too hard on this one. Seems like we're still getting a reasonable amount. Nine and 8. Makes me wonder if I should do this blue one first to upgrade this yellow one even more. That wasn't the original plan, but what if we get a tier 4? I think that's what we go with. And if this one survives, then even better. But, you know, 3 in one harvest would be a little absurd. It's like a 10% chance for that to happen anytime you activate a harvest plot, so not exactly a great chance. Uh-oh. $886 blue stuff. There we go. Nice, nice. 1 tier 4 plant. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What in the AoE? Get that bird out of your den. Wait a minute. Was Namharim just GNR at home this whole time? Also, why is my nose so damn itchy the moment I start streaming? What the hell? I was fine all day. Oops. I was too focused on trying to hit him. I should have just been dodging. No Ochabi invite, but we did get a boatload of life stuff. I think it duplicated the tier 4's stuff as well. So we got well over 2,000 there. Very nice. That's a pretty good chunk of money for one map, especially one that had 2 modifiers total. Yeah, we'll go do... I think we'll go do Maven's thing now, just so we have the extra point before doing the map. And then call it good. What are they doing here? Also, whose feet is it? I guess technically he's actually standing there right now. I'm gonna put Divine Eye of Disintegration on. Oh, we gotta get rid of the Crimson Township dude as soon as possible. I remember what he did to me. Yeah, he's doing it again. He tried. Oh, hilarious. I don't even know who's the scariest one here. There's a lot of bullshit going on in this arena right now. What have I done? Lunaris, Dodri, Vol with his desecrated ground, the chicken. Of course, she took the chicken and not the pit bull. There we go. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Orb of Conflict. Just straight up like that. Nice. I grow bored already. Let's just put that over there. How much do the conflicts go for? Nice, nice. Alright, now we do our last non-unique map on the Atlas. Enfeeble, Temp Chains, Shocked Ground, and Fizz as Cold. The only thing that I really care about is Enfeebled and Fizz as Cold. They're a little annoying, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Not a problem whatsoever. But Palace, I left Maven influence on. Meaning we have to fight Dominus, the big version, with Maven interference, which is a little annoying. But hopefully we'll be okay. Please open. Thank you. Oh yeah, now that we're a little more comfy. Another thing I did off stream, by the way, is I put implicits on all of my gear finally, the Eldritch ones. Increased effective non-damaging ailments. Spell crit chance. We're at like 87% crit chance without Diamond Flask right now. 5% more chance to block attack damage, 1 maximum lightning res. Fizz is extra lightning and move speed. I wanted action speed, but I didn't believe in the RNG or the heart of the cards, so we left it on move speed. Hinder enemies on hit with spells we had, and then we changed the other one to shocks to inflict spread to other enemies just because it makes life a little easier. More maps, thank you. Divine Orb, please. Close enough. I heard a Harbinger over here. Another thing I'd really like to get sorted out on this character is I'd really like some stun immunity. Just a little bit of stun immunity, never hurt nobody, you know? Because we get stun all the time, having only 9 or well, 2,000 life. What, not even. Even with Soul of the Brine King to keep us from getting stun locked, and the implicit that says, or the mastery that says, add a portion of your energy shield to your stun threshold. Like it doesn't do shit. Did the blight. I'm gonna double check this side because it doesn't connect anywhere. It's just like a semicircle, and then we go to the other side. I'm pretty sure. But if the harvest is over here, I'm gonna want to run it. What do we got this time? exactly even amounts of stuff. Let's just start on the left and work our way back. I don't recognize that. I guess I just never really looked at the art, but I recognize the name, I think. Ten and 2 or 6 and 1. I think that's a pretty easy choice. Might need to look up ways to get stun immunity. I don't think I've ever really thought about it before. I'm sure there's ways.
Killed the ones who chained me. You're weaker still.
Even with the damage nerfs, I've still been getting one shot by mercenaries, so I'm a little nervous to run them. What do you got, sir? Kinda useless on all accounts. I'll take my 3 fusing orbs. You know, I saw him with his back to me, swinging away, and I was just like, you know what? That's usually a good sign that I'm safe to sit here and channel, but I did not look at my feet at all. Yo, she clones that version? It's hilarious. Never seen that. Or at least never noticed. Sure. Uh... Stun. Stun immunity. Yo, Berserker has stun immunity? Oh no, cannot be stunned when you have at least 25 rage. Juggernaut has it. Tempting, especially because we were thinking of swapping off of Elementalist. But I don't know if I would want to give up the damage node. Even Occultist has it. Damn, Ascendant has a ton of options for that. Cannot evade enemy attacks, cannot be stunned. What the hell is that? It's over here, right? That would be so many points, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the same from either one. But if we were to take the Juggernaut path, we would already have stun immunity just from that, or Interesting. Now then, we've completed all of the normal maps on our atlas. There are only unique maps remaining. I'm going to put this watchstone back on. And we're going to go do some blighted maps. So, I believe the strat we're going to be using, or the oils we're going to be using, is going to be orange. I already have one of those, turns out. Let's put this away first. We're gonna go to our regex, add in monsters cannot be stunned or slowed or whatever. That one. We're just gonna grab all these up. Roll them all, why not? Should prioritize the tier 16 ones for quality. Okay, so you can use currency from inside your map rucksack even if you don't have the map open, or the map device. Alright, we're out of those. Some of those. Some of those. So we should be good on all of those. Hello? Guess I missed one with the alchemy. Heck. There we go. Can be anointed up to 3 times. We got 14 maps. Means we need 28 oranges. That would mean 12 more reds as well, which reds are kind of expensive. They're also very useful, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. I think I will just pay the 2, so I have them immediately. Put a red, 2 oranges. If you really want to like min-max damage, 2 reds and an orange, or min-max like loot and stuff. 2 reds and orange is a little better, but like just to make things easy, we'll do it 2 oranges and a red. It's also cheaper this way. Oops. So control shift click doesn't work to get those in there. Don't know why I keep doing control click. Why not? That's way better. Okay. 14 maps all rolled and anointed. Throw them all in there, and could have sworn I saw poison. I think we're good. There's no way I didn't outlaw that in the regex. Desecrated ground. Yikes. Yeah, that's a problem. Another thing we missed. Not an impossible mod, but surely an annoying one. That's fine. Now then. Another thing we could do is we could get sacrifice fragments to get a little more quantity. Or, yeah, quantity. How much are those? 3 to 1? But we'd have to buy 4 different kinds. How much chaos do I have right now? 93. So if we do 14, that would be about 5. Maybe we don't need all of them, but just whatever's cheap. Those ones are even more expensive, or not more expensive, but they're still not that cheap. This one is, though. Same story. Kind of scamming myself, but I don't really care. It'll be fine. I do have a couple of the other ones, which I didn't think to consider before buying all those, but that's fine. Go with that. Go with that. Go with that. Go with that. Actually, we'll save the ones we have fewer of for the higher tier maps. Right now, this is a tier 11, so we're not going to sweat it right away. That's good enough. So we got our ring enchants, we got the anoints, we got the modifiers rolled and everything. Like, we should be good. Hopefully that works for this. Green, red. Got a lot of blue immune portals, actually. It's a little annoying. I think we'll survive. That's why we got earth totems. No, well, no, 2 fire and immune portals. Resistant, whatever the word is. Go with that. Think we just started off. Oh, whether we want to or not, we started off now. Ran out of time. Just gotta make sure they don't sneak up on the other side while I'm focused over here.
The blight is trying to spread.
I like that. Do earth there. Ice here.
It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. The blight is trying to spread. It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots. It'd be great if we had like literally 1 tower on that pathway somewhere. Turns out we don't.
It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. The blight is trying to spread.
More fire. That's a spot for an earth tower if I saw one. Oh, there's a bus.
Purification pump.
Just got there.
The blight is trying to spread.
There we go. Now we got a spot.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
I think we're just about covered here.
The blight is trying to spread. It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
Will this reach that earth tower if it turns? Just barely, yeah. Piss off, cannibals. Whoa! My man was trying to kill me. So was that shit. That chaos damage could have hurt somebody. Again, it's the same. What the fuck? Bro, chase me with that shit. We just got the one power left, or the one monster. Yeah, buddy. Hello. Let's go. First, yeah. Our first actual raw divine drop from a monster. From a tier 11 blighted map. With a 93% quantity. Higher than I thought. 28% quality lacquered buckler. I also got a 25% quality syndicate garb earlier, which was kind of nice. Nothing. Yeah, really, when I run these, I just hate seeing these like weapon chests. So that's why I like the lucky chest type. This is a low level map. So, or a low tier map, so I'm not going to bother picking up all those eye jewels. I probably should, but I'm not going to. So give me another divine. If one's good, two's better. More oil. Silver, nice. Hi-ho, silver. Shocking development. None of the talismans crossed my loot filter. I don't hate that. Right, we'll head back out real quick.
Blessings.
Well, that one div paid for like all of these maps that we just got ready, and then quite a bit more. This actually wasn't that expensive to get set up, other than probably the maps. I don't know what it would cost to buy blighted maps. But I usually don't bother selling them, so it's kind of a non-issue for me. Map trading is just not my jam, fam. Alrighty. On to the next. Forgot to flip the decks. Do that real quick. Then be on to the next. Give me a House of Mirrors. Rain cast, just it's close enough. Tier 12, one tier higher than the last one. Should still be fine. If that's since we got the divine, maybe we should just splurge on the rest of the fragments, because they're not that expensive. I don't really like any of this. Guess we'll do it. No room for a green, but it's fine. Make that a green, a blue, an earth, and a fire. Got some that are immune to earth, actually quite a few immune to earth. Like that one that I just put in earth directly.
Just trying to spread.
That's why you pay attention. Can't be me though.
Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Another earth. Another fire. Ew, you put that away. Thankfully this one is kind of gonna pass through all of this.
Trying to spread.
Sort of.
Light is trying to spread.
If we get this lane all set up, we can like fully focus on the other one without really worrying about anything. As far as I would guess.
Put out new mycelium.
That's still fine for now.
Roots.
Just a wee bit more. Killing this boss would probably give me enough. There you go. That can be left to its own devices for a while.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. The blight is trying to spread.
Wait a minute. I was missing Wrath this whole time. What the hell? How'd that happen? Green one. That's a good spot for it.
Branching exile. Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
If you click these buttons too quick, the button's not active. And so you just move to the spot directly behind the button.
Put out
It's
new
very annoying.
mycelium. New roots. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Damn, we still don't have all of them? Let's just make more fire towers. Surely that never hurt anything, right? Whoa! Yo, my mercenary died. What the hell? And I think Blight has really been the only thing that's killed him since they did the nerf thing. The nerf to their tankiness when they're on your side. There's just so much stuff. It's really meant to be dealt with by the towers, but if they run in there and just get blasted, it's unsurprising they die. So I'm probably not gonna revive him. We'll be okay without him. The towers do most of the work anyways. Yo, maybe we don't need to buy fragments all of a sudden. Suddenly think we're kind of okay in that department. Maybe past the time to be collecting 6 sockets for jewelers. Jewelers orbs are like 20 to 1 chaos, I think. Last I checked. Did I get any red oils? Doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. There was weapon chests. They're kind of useless, but I'm gonna open them anyways because it would be a waste not to. Or there's not because it all disappeared. Nope, there it is. What if a mirror popped out, you know?
Flex.
Forgot you can vendor oil to upgrade it in bulk. That's pretty handy. To the next one. How many of the good ones did I get? 5 and 3? Fine by me. Another 11. So it should actually be 103% quantity. That'll be our highest one we've done so far. Yep. 103 it is. Oh yeah. Green, fire, blue, earth, fire. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Shit. Well, we didn't. Whoops, didn't mean to do that either. I'm just clicking stuff at this point. What does it say? I wanted to buff my towers, not me.
New mycelium. New roots.
Hopefully another tower spawns in the middle here, so we can just put another green down.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Thankfully, we only have 2 portals here that are immune to ice. One's right there. One's not going to spawn till the very end.
The blight is trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots. I think I'm just putting the new green right there. That should do it. One more green over here will cover that fire one. Then we can focus on this side. Or at least the center area.
Launching Exile.
Ice, earth, fire. 2 of those. Kind of just don't want to build stuff on this side because there's only 1 lane, but I probably should. It's a whole lot of investment for 1 lane, but we do have a bunch of portals left to spawn, so it could potentially still hit. Oh no, wait, they go all the way around and up here, so yeah, that's like not a problem at all. Wee. Yeah, we don't even have to think about it.
Launching Exile. Blight is trying to spread. The blight is trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Go ahead and do more ice, more earth, more fire. If I can click the damn thing without getting blown up by spikes. That's what I was worried about, but thankfully we survived. Oh hey, there's a whole new lane over here. A whole new lane. Nice spare too, because I didn't think about it. Earth right there, then fire elsewhere.
Those fiends are getting too close to my pump.
No, they're not. They're not anywhere close to. What in the graphics card? Everything's fine. It's really the Earth towers that do that. They have by far the flashiest thing. It's kind of always been like that. Which is why I don't like building too many of them, but sometimes I feel like I have to. Casual gold rim. Some low tier mappies. That any good? Nope. Ah, yeah, more low tier mappies. That's my shit right there. What's that? Tier 9 flat lightning. Probably not worth anything. And we got a lot of shit chests in this one. Rip my red oil. One to 5 lightning damage, huge. I'll take a divine orb. Thank you. What is that? 15% chance to block spell damage. I think we're good. So that's 2 divine orbs in 3 blighted maps. Actually huge. I meant to flip all of those stack decks, but we'll let them stack up while we're doing these maps. Then we'll do them all after the last one. How about that? This is now this is gonna be 77 plus 20 is 97. Pretty good. Pretty good. Same map. Same strat. Oh no, different map. Still same strat though. If it works, don't fix it. Yo, we get 1. Oh, we get 2 totems. I'm sorry, 3. I think our only option is to just send it.
The blight is trying to spread.
Can I get some back at the center, please? Guess I gotta set this up over here.
Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. The purification pump.
I left it a little too long. That's fine. You don't get a bonus for having health at the end, I don't think. I've never heard of it, at least.
It's branching.
Still no totems in the damn center. I have to do this one.
Branching exile.
Oh, we actually got one. Really regretting not making that one an ice tower.
Light is trying to spread.
Better be spreading totems in the center here. Yeah, the RNG is probably the worst part about Blighted maps. Just have to really hope you get the totems where you want. And most of the time it's fine, it's just sometimes you get a trashy one like this. Because even building like a flame tower here and a green tower there, I don't think that's going to work.
Exile.
Because there's going to be a wall in between them.
Put out new
Looks like it is working.
Ah,
That man just tried to kill me.
do not let them reach the purification pump.
Relax, Cassia. They just teleported to me. It's fine.
Light is trying to spread. It's put out new mycelium. New roots. Do not let them reach the purification pump.
I gotta get more in here. Ice, earth.
The blight is trying to spread.
Green. Why, yeah. We'll go with that.
The blight is trying to spread.
Get a green one in there. Another red one. More fire, please. Earth, fire, fire. Good enough. That should actually cover us pretty good now. And what do we do when we're pretty well covered? We just build more fire totems. It's more burning ground, never hurt nobody. Please? Oh, okay. Please click on the thing. Okay, that one's just not interactable. So yeah, this fire totem actually didn't get buffed by that green because there's a wall between them. This is actually a terrible layout for this. I mean, it's still pretty easy. It's just like, relatively speaking, it's kind of annoying. That'll do it. Two seconds. Okay. That stuff, that stuff. Check the tornado wand because I still have a wand. My wand still has the physical or the fire damage dispels implicit because it was the best I could afford at the time. Hey, yo, scarabs. Let's go. Oops, not the portal, please. Got our crimson back. Got 2 crimsons back. All these are basically useless. So open all those up. Good enough. I think that's everything. We'll go back and grab the stuff I left. Just gotta empty out. Blighted maps really do just give like tons of shit of like basically everything. It's kind of nice. Wanted to check this. Nothing. We go again. What if we should do all of the 11s first and then work our way up to the 16s? Just get the low tier ones out of the way. Yeah. We'll do fire, ice, earth, and green. That probably won't reach all that. I definitely did 2 fires there. Cool. Well, this layout's a little better.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots. Got 1 and oh no, 3 anti-ice, 1 anti-earth. this side is almost entirely set already.
It's branching, Exile. The blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile.
Do one more green and just do a bunch of fire towers out here. Ayo, someone's getting through. Cannot be slowed, that would explain it. So maybe we do need an earth tower here. And some fire.
The blight is trying to spread. The blight is trying to spread.
Oops.
Would argue my
I just get so excited clicking upgrade buttons.
It's branching, Exile. Trying to spread. It's branching, Exile. Do not let them reach the purification pump.
Probably another cannot be slowed monster. It's kind of annoying when they pop up so often. It's like the third one here in this map. But we did block out that mod on the regex, so it's definitely not a map-wide mod. Whoa. Not catching me with that shit today. No, sir. It's a good thing we logged into Washington, D.C. today. If I was playing on Canada, I would have died to that green shit. Ping would have been too high for me to respond in time.
Purification pump.
Might be time to move up to very strict. Seeing a few too many rares. And we're still seeing a shitload of rares. What the hell? Bruh. Yeah. Did it hide anything? Oh yeah, it did. Just not the rares. I think next time we go to do, or next time we build up a bunch of blighted maps, I'm probably gonna do double red because there's way too many useless chests here. And we clearly aren't having that much of a hard time with the double orange. We kind of have too much stuff. Like building material, so getting a little less because our towers are more expensive is not necessarily the worst thing. Alright, no divine orbs or nothing really crazy, but bunch of oil. There's that. We got 4 chaos. It probably about covers what all of that would have cost anyways. Got a crimson back too. To the next. Also, these are tier 11s, so not exactly the highest stuff. Two seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Guess we just go right there. Let it begin.
Let's put out new mycelium. New roots. The blight is trying to spread.
Let's do another green right there. Now we.
trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Was it split off the other way yet? No. It's gonna happen at some point. It can't fool me into thinking it won't.
The blight is trying to spread.
There it is.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Alright, that side's probably wrapped up.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
I think green is most important for earth totems, just to make sure they actually permanent stun things. So we'll put that right there.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching, Exile. Put out new mycelium. New roots. The blight is trying to spread.
More fire. Think we're pretty much set. Maybe have like a earth. Hello? Not today. What'd I tell you? We're playing on Washington, D.C. today. Everything's fine. Hopefully the data center doesn't explode like it kept doing yesterday. Owie. Nice and comfy, dude. Oh, we got money, money, money. Scarabs, money. Div card, div card. Oil. This is a pretty good set. What's that? The hell is that? Might of the Meek. Increased effect of non-keystone passive skills and radius. Notables give nothing. What is it? How much is that worth? I recognize it. I just could never remember the value of it. Not nothing. If it corrupts into something nice, that would be probably quite a price increase. So I'll just go ahead and do that. If it fails, it's only 10 chaos lost. But if we hit corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you, then suddenly a little more than 10 chaos. Now, the question is how many divine orbs from all these currency chests? Conservative estimate, 12. We can only hope. May as well just throw that on. Think we ran out of room. Probably shouldn't bother keeping these low tier maps, but it's fine. Yay. I mean, that's not useless. Ailments. I'll go 25. I have no idea what build uses that. Sure, there's someone. But it's red, so my guess would be some sort of melee build, which may not care that much. But maybe. Maybe there's some shock melee builds going on. Considering this is the League of Lightning damage. If ever there was one. Alright, on to the next. This looks like a terrible place. Oh. We take those. One away, damn. We could set up more stuff like further ahead up here. Maybe we should.
Blight is trying to spread.
Nice. Foyer.
Blight is trying to spread.
And we got all the tower nodes in the or tower spots in the world.
New roots. mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Looks like it finally spread over there. Gotta get a couple of these up to tier 4 fireballs.
The blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile. It's branching, Exile.
Ow. Bro.
The blight is trying to spread.
Call that good. Oh, there's a pathway over there too. Nice.
Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
Think we're gonna make it. I have a sneaking suspicion we'll be just fine. Maybe if we put the towers in the spot where the proximity shields will be stuck, fire towers will actually deal with the proximity shield monsters. I suspect that'll work. Ten seconds. More fire. I don't even need it. I just want it. It's not a headhunter, but I will take it. Easy peasy, dude. That's 3 divines in less than... What was that, our 5th map? Should have just been doing this the whole time, damn. Is Blight the permanent league start strat? Might have to be. I feel like I say that every league that I do Blight, and then I get to the next league, and then it's like, man, fuck Blight. I don't want to sit around waiting for these monsters to spawn. Then I do it like a week in, and then realize, oh yeah, this shit's great. It's kind of a recurring pattern. Yeah, we hit the minus 23 on that. Huge. Great for the Doriani's thing on your mercenary. I'm glad we made the decision to do Blighted maps today. Certainly gonna make my life a whole hell of a lot easier. Now we can spend whatever money we want on this. 29 cows for 12 of them? Sure. Sounds great to me. Only 51 quantity on this. Oh yeah, I didn't have quality. Maybe I should buy more chisels. Jack, have you reset? No.
Stay vigilant.
Again, I'm rich as fuck right now, so like, why not? Oh, yeah, I'll take that. It's not going to solve all the problems, but should help a little bit. Still a pretty low rolled map. But also, I can't be bothered to re-roll it. We go again. Shove that in the corner. Where's the towers? Where? We get... Okay, they're like 10 miles away from the thing, but... At least we have 3 right in a row like this, so... Could be worse.
It's branching, Exile!
Put another earth tower there, and then fire afterwards.
The blight is trying to spread.
Nothing sneaking up on the pump yet. Unless you count this over here.
Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. The blight is trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Okay, we got 4 portals here and
The
2
blight is
totems.
trying to spread.
There we go, that's better. Turns out I just had to complain about it a little bit. That's better.
Launching exile.
Fire tower's just barely in the green zone.
It's branching exile.
It's branching exile.
It's branching exile.
Good enough. There's not really any fire towers that are going to be able to see very well there. Maybe this one?
It's trying to spread.
That works. The moment I build it, they give me better ones.
It's branching exile. Let's see what this tower can really do.
Little more, little more. Oh, there's a lot of stuff moving close to that pump. Just kidding. Not close at all. I guess we can do that, and then this. Maybe that handles things a little bit. I think we're pretty much set. Probably were a while ago, but better safe than sorry, so we keep building. Maybe the best way to farm Essence was just to farm Blight all along. I know that's not true, but you do get a lot of Essence when those chests spawn. Fractured tier 1 life. We take that. Well, a low item level because it's tier 11 zone, but fractured tier 1 life is fractured tier 1 life, as they say. We're full up, so I'm gonna empty out and then check that wyvern scale afterwards. Price check that later. Wonder how many stack decks we're up to, but I'm also kind of like I kind of want to wait till we finish all of the maps we have lined up and then see how many we get up to without like keeping track every map. We'll check at the end. And we'll decide whether or not to flip them all or sell them. Honestly, stack decks are worth probably a good bit this league. At least right now, because there's a challenge to open 50 of them. So there's going to be a lot of people early on trying to get that out of the way. It's pretty easy. It's not that difficult to farm up 50 stack decks, but you know, maybe there's people just buying it. Anywho, that's all that. Ah, shit. I should be bringing my mercenary back. I forgot they count as half a player for quantity. I assume that would apply to the drops at the end. I'm not sure if it would apply to the drops from the chests, but I'm like, as far as I understand it, all the loot that pops out at the pump when the blight ends is just like drops from all the monsters that died during the encounter.
Blessing.
So more quantity would probably be more better, at least for that, if not more. But we are up to tier 11 still. But after this one, we're on tier 13, then 14, then 3 16s back to back. Should be good. Maps item quantity modifiers also affect blight chest count at 25% value. Yeah, that probably doesn't count the player count. At least based on that wording, that would be my guess. But what do we got? Right on top of the pump. Okay, put a green there. Put a blue there. Put a brown there. That is just barely outside. Damn.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots. Hey, this is a no jumping zone.
It's branching, Exile.
We already got the other way. Green there. I want to do that setup up there. Another fire over here. That is in the circle, but the tree is blocking line of sight, so it doesn't count. You hate to see it.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. The blight is trying to spread.
Oh, there's a third? Okay. They're trying to kill me. I gotta like micromanage my mercenary to make sure he doesn't die.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching, Exile.
Hey, you get that voodoo doll out of here.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. It's put out new mycelium.
Oh, who are those?
It's branching, Exile. The blight is trying to spread.
Wait, resilient to fire towers. That's cheating. Not allowed to do that. That's my main damage. A wee bit late to be doing this, but why not? Think that's all the bosses. Nice. Doesn't seem like we got too much more here. Then again, maybe we did. Just didn't make it past the loot filter. What are those? Useless. What are those? Prisms. Still need a bunch of those. I do have a spare level 20 Divine Ire that I kind of wanted to quality up and then corrupt. But I also don't want to spend a shitload of money on prisms, and I also don't want to flip the jewel and re-level it because that takes forever. Look at us getting red maps out of our blighted maps. They grow up so fast. That's the same exact gem. It had 1% more quality. If they had the same, if it was the same gem and the same quality from both chests, I would have called it a conspiracy for sure. Alright, that looks like everything. Time to go.
War nights.
5 to go, so we've done 6 now. We're just over halfway through.
Crack the whip.
The blight is trying to spread. It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Already got the other side.
It's branching, Exile.
We're branching, we're branching.
It's branching, Exile.
Might makes right.
The blight is trying to spread.
Hopefully everything's okay in the center. I've not been looking at all. I just want to get this fire or this meteor tower done and we'll be back over there. Yeah, there is a third direction. Cool. Good stuff on the way. Damn, a ton of stuff actually.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching, Exile. Exile. Branching exile.
Is this all good up here? Seems to be totally fine.
Put out you mycelium. New roots.
Ah, yes, the fourth direction.
Mycelium. New roots. Do not let them reach the purification pump.
Something got there? Actually, you know what? Let's build it right here.
Makes right.
Oops. We're not supposed to loot till after everything is dead. Let's get all the boring chests out of the way, or as many as we can. It's Divine Orb number 4 today. Huge. Actually rich as shit. Yeah, then. Can we get another one? Yeah, we got a Chaos Orb, and that's close enough. Actually, let's get the boring ones. Minions deal increased damage. Yeah, probably not. We actually missed one set of boring ones. These ones. Then these ones. Item chests aren't the most exciting, but they're not that bad either, because a lot of the times they drop currency anyways. Just not really the good stuff. Works for me, boss. Yeah, our stonks are through the roof, dude. I was a little worried when I started today. Well, when I started playing today before stream started. I spent 300 chaos on fusing orbs for a 6-link. I was like, man, this is gonna put me real poor. Like, maybe I shouldn't. I should just hold on to my money and then we'll have enough to screw around. But it turns out it was the right call. And life is great, dude. We still got 4 more to go, and they're the best ones we have yet. So, yeah. Should be fun. Hello. 94% here. That's not gonna work. Oh, it does. Nice.
The blight is trying to spread.
Let's put an earth there. Oh yeah.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
It's a weird ass pathway.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. The blight is trying to spread.
Those aren't actually going towards the pump, they're going towards all the towers, which is great for me. But we should focus back over here. Looks like one of them may actually be going there.
New roots. The blight is trying to spread. Blight is trying to spread.
Anything else going on over here? I think we're pretty much alright. It seems like all the portals with bosses showed up on this side. Been like 7 over here. Y'all are supposed to be done spawning. What the hell? Where'd they all come from? Those ones just didn't feel like marching to their dooms. Can't say I blame them. Alright. Now the fun part. Silver oil, that's our second one of those. I think we've gotten 2 opalescents as well, but no golds. Ayo, blight ravaged map. That's our first one of those. Which will definitely be running after the fact. It's pretty much the same thing as what we're doing here. I don't remember what you anoint on those, though. I think it's like 3 oranges and then the rest red or something. Yeah, this was another thing Blight's really good for, is fractured jewels. I think that's probably the most common place I found them. So that's our second silver oil this map. Nice. Huge even. It's tier 6. Yeah, we definitely don't care about that. Still don't care about that. There's a lot of stuff tucked away in this little corner. Maybe this one's a little better. Too much clear oil. Wow, physical damage reduction against abyssal monsters, tier 1. Huge. Go back for those 2 pieces of oil. Oh, I think you anoint quantity on the blight touched or the blight ravaged maps. That's you do like. I think I was doing like 2 or 3 oranges, 3 reds, and then like 3 quantities. I don't remember which oil that was. I remember gold oil was useless on maps. I've done that before, and I was pissed at what happened. I didn't get shit. I don't remember what I got, but I remember being upset about it. Let's just start it simple with those. We have 0 portals that are resistant to ice.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
We're still gonna make earth towers though, because there's a specific boss that just cannot be stunned, cannot be slowed. Or he cannot be slowed is the one, but he can be stunned. It's the giant hopping goat thing.
Mycelium.
Very annoying if you don't have earth towers. So we just don't believe in towers on this layout. I get it. No centrally located ones, at least. And I upgraded that to level 4. Son of a bitch.
Put out new mycelium.
That was a mistake.
New roots. It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
Speaking of goats.
The blight is trying to spread.
Fall before me.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
Finally got some spots.
Exile.
Powers that might actually be a little helpful. Nice.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
We get a redemption tower. Nice.
The blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile. The blight is trying to spread. Those fiends are getting too close to my pump.
Good thing we put that earth tower there. Oh, bad idea. I think we have that side locked down. We'll be alright. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, he died. Only took like 7 meteor towers. That's fine. Also, it turns out we're actually getting like a reasonable amount of XP here. I don't remember blights or blighted maps ever really giving any amount of noticeable XP. Then again, we've done like 8 of them and killed like 1 billion monsters, but we've only gotten, I don't even know what we started at, but not that much. Probably don't need that or that. Nothing too crazy there. They're all money chests except for the item ones. I guess there's some blight ones in there. Surely a mirror's popping out of one of these, right? Practically guaranteed. There's just so many. Yes. More. More. Bruh. The Exile strike again. It's been such a good day of Divine versus Exalted Orb RNG. But I guess after 4 Divine drops we can countenance 1 Exalted Orb drop. It's fine. Yeah, I kind of thought that would happen.
Die on your knees.
Mm-hmm. Truth. Believe that is everything. Yep. Seems like it. Hey, 2 reflective oils. I didn't even see that. Where are the tainted oils? That's the real question. Also, I've been curious. Was it Blight Heart is the thing? Blight. Oh yeah, that's gonna go through all of the maps. What is the amulet from Blight? Oh, you have to corrupt maps. I forgot about that. Of course you do. So it must be Blight Ravage maps. To get the special amulet. No. Did they get rid of the amulet? Oh, Strangle Gasp, that's the one. It is Blight Ravaged map only. How much is it worth right now? How much is it worth not corrupted? 5.5. It's lower than the last time I looked at it, but that was several leagues ago. It would still be nice money. But anyway, we got 2 more maps left. This one's 112 quantity. And we should level up off of this one, assuming I don't die, which it's not impossible, but we haven't exactly been having a hard time with that. Came out close a few times, but we'll see. Yo, what's up, Mr. Kidster? We're making shmoney today. I've done 11? I think it's 11 of these maps so far, and I've gotten 4 divine orbs. So, feeling good. And it's real easy. Because the towers just kind of carry us. 4 of them, dude. In the space of really 2 hours, not 2.5, because I did some other stuff before starting them. Which is, you know, 4 divine, with 2 divines per hour is not like a ton as far as endgame farming strats go. But this is also basically 0 investment, so that's the other side of it. Those kinds of strats take investment.
Blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile.
Suffice it to say, blights are real good.
The blight is trying to spread.
Please hold. God bless the pause button. That point is going right there, and then the next time we level up, we're taking those 2 out, and then moving them over here, and then the one after that, 2 levels from now, basically, is Throat Seeker.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots. Can we make the
Branching, Exile.
proximity shield go away, please?
Blight is trying to spread. It's branching, Exile.
Not today, Burning Ground.
It's put out
Oh.
new mycelium.
Fire.
New roots. It's branching, Exile.
Somehow I survived that purple explosion, even though I stood in whatever, like as many was. Ooh, not today, that's grave ground. Oh, it's so nice not having 70 ping. I don't think I built enough fire towers over here. Oh, we can fix that. Whoops. Well, no harm in that. He's resilient to fire towers, but not immune. So if we have 30 of them, it's not a problem. Ten seconds. The Brian King? Twice? What's he doing here? I didn't invite him. Where he is. Works for me. Gonna take those because it's a tier 16 map. So they'll be max item level. Or at least like close enough. It's like our 4th or 5th silver oil. Don't know how much they're worth off the top of my head, but should be like a nice little bit. Because last I checked, opalescents were worth like 14. So silver is probably going to be worth like 35 or something like that. It's usually a little under the cost of 3 of the previous oils. So it's actually, as far as I've observed, most of the time it's a bad idea to combine high tier oils. Alright. Not really anything huge there, but a successful run nonetheless.
Hello.
I want to check and see if my guess was right. It was like mid-30s for silver. Oh, more than I thought. Well, what's opalescent up to? So it's actually better to combine opalescents right now. Nice. I'll probably still sell them individually, but you could squeeze out a few more if you did. A few more chaos. But we're up to 5 silver. I think silver was the one I wanted to use on Blight Ravage maps. But we have one more regular Blighted map. This one's gonna have 112% quantity on it. We go again. Not a bad setup. Zero of these portals are immune to ice. Huge fan of that.
The blight is trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
New roots.
The blight.
That one still had, well, that one just activated. We probably have time to finish out that flame tower on the top.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
There you go. Totally self-sufficient. This is a really unfortunate
Put out new
set of tower spots.
new roots.
'Cause now we have to do both sides individually. And we got a third direction. Huge.
The blight is trying to spread.
I guess a fourth one.
The blight is
But on the
trying
plus
to
side,
spread.
we can do this now.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching, Exile. It's put out new mycelium. New roots. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
We got there, we got there. We're probably pretty well set from here on out. Are these even spawning things anymore? Or did they just give up? Eh, they took a break. also, we leveled up, what, like two maps ago? And we're already up to 10% into the next level. So it actually is better XP than I thought. Very nice. Owie. Almost lost all 10% of that XP there. No divine orbs there. What about over here? Thought that was the tier 17 for a second. I got excited. Oh well. Tier 1 physical attack damage leached is mana. Tier 1 accuracy rating. I think the accuracy rating is more likely to be valuable than the other one, but there's a chance that one also has value. %30 increased armor on this synthesized supreme leather. Huge. All of the armor on that body armor. Multiplied by 30%. Huge. Alright, that was our last Blighted map that I had, but in the process of running those, we did acquire one Blight Ravaged map. So naturally, our only course of action is to run that. There it is. First quality. Variety, vulnerability, power charge. Bosses are possessed. I think that's fine. I don't think the blight bosses get possessed. I'm not gonna corrupt it. Silver is 80% increased quantity of items. I'll do 3 of those. Three reds. 3 oranges. Just to make sure, like absolutely sure we'll be able to get what we want. And that's 325% quantity. Thought I had one more of these. I do not. Bottom left. Sure. I'm not poor. Alright, so that'll be 353% item quantity. Should be fun. Should be fun. Assuming we survive. But, I mean, I think we'll be alright. And this is a really nice This is a really nice layout for this because there's only 2 paths. Like, there cannot be any of that bullshit where it's all over the place. Green there. Earth there, ice there, fire there. Hopefully the green reaches that far. It does not. Well, at least we got the fire. Yeah, we got that one at least.
The blight is trying to spread.
That's better. Probably a few too many greens, honestly.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching exile. It's branching exile.
Still haven't split the other way. It's gonna happen eventually. Tell you right now.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
There we go.
It's branching exile.
Ah, fuck. That was meant to turn that into an earth tower. Whoa.
It's branching exile. It's branching exile.
It did not reach that tower.
Light is trying to spread. Put out new mycelium. New roots.
You see, now that that earth tower has the green aura on it, this boss is actually getting perma-stunned. Without it, it was still inching forward. Stop it! Stay away!
Do not let them reach the purification pump.
Good thing we put that earth tower down. Nice. Howie. $40. This side is entirely it is a sea of flame. Everything's fine. those green zombies away from me. These just are not taking damage. Damn. Is there like a... Couldn't tell if there was a proximity shield blocking for them or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's something to do with those zombies. Never noticed. Also, I've never seen the zombies in this encounter before, or like in Blight. It's another thing on the list of stuff I don't remember ever seeing before. And thinking back on all the statements they've made saying we can't go back and change stuff because we may as well be using that time to make new stuff. %0 shock. I guess it could just be that he's resilient, or because he's resilient to lightning towers, he's resilient to lightning damage as well. I got no idea. This spot has 13 currency chests. Hell yeah. What happens if I push Alt? Ugh. Only a brief pause. We didn't crash. What's on this? Oh, I did it again. Tier 3 life, maybe? Whatever. It's fine. Definitely don't care about those. I love endurance charges. So now what item level are these? 85? We should probably stock up on all this. Full already. We're just getting started, though. I already had one. Bye-bye. Suddenly feeling quite comfy on red maps. I was a little low before, but that is no longer a problem. So it seems. More fragments. Probably hold on to that and try and roll it into something nice. It's a high level base. How many divines? 12, please. Not quite 12 divines, but almost. more oil than your body can handle. Heck. Out we go again. Really good thing we didn't die a whole bunch, because if I couldn't have carried everything out, I would have been real sad. 8-Ball says, put it to the test. We'll figure it out. Oh, we will, don't you worry. We still got tons of currency boxes left. Over here? Damn. One. Anything else? Don't think I care about the breach rings. Get those out. High level quicksilver flask, that's fine with me. Lightning damage. I think I'm good. Another high level quicksilver. We're almost full again. We're full again. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where'd that come from? The thing is, we spent at least 150 chaos on the oil. So that's a bit more investment than we were putting through the other ones. And unless one of those pieces of fractured gear is worth a good amount, then we didn't really make that back, I don't think. Well, there's one of our silver oils. To max mana, yeah, that ain't nothing. T2 max life fractured on a low level base. Think I'm good. I believe that is everything. Well, it was a fun time nonetheless. So, how many stack decks have we built up in these 13 or 14 maps we did? 125. How much do they go for right now? I saw it and then I lost it. 1.29 to 1. So it's what? 5 chaos for every 4? I don't know, something like 200 chaos. I guess we could just make the game do the math for me. 160. We could actually get more than that. Let's open them. Fuck it. We gambled today. Might not be a great idea to do it in that instance. So let's go to the bathhouse, the potty room.
Might makes right.
We'll go beat up Hector Tatushis and drop them on his corpse. With that. Where you at? There you are. Alright, buddy, what do we got? Nothing? Deathly Designs, the cache. That's all the stack decks we need to open, but I'm going to open all of these. It's more fun that way. Nothing too crazy so far. Wrath Pog. Oops. Hey, leave my cards alone. They're mine. Alright, we got Lost Worlds. Not even sure why that beat the loot filter. Chimera's Cut, Chaotic Disposition, Grave Knowledge, the Wrath, the Fool, the Mountain, Esfet, Hubris, Wretched, Gift of the Gemling Queen, Woven King's Bite, the Cache, Deathly Designs, Three Faces in the Dark, Dying Anguish, Doppelganger, and Cursed Words. And we go again. 2 Emperor's Lux in a row. It's a good start. 3 Emperor's Lux. Shard of Fate is a jewel. The Beast. Glyphic Prophecy Wand. Explorer. Gem Cutter. More is never enough. 3 Faces in the Dark. Card Sharp. Brush, Paint, and Palette. Liza's Respite. Dodri's Madness. Treasure Hunter. What's that? Waltz of Ziri. The Summoner. Climatization. Lost Worlds. Can't move again. What's that? Destined to Crumble. Gross. Get out of here. $47 to go. Hubris the Body. Mitz Vias Feet. Vile Power. Assassin's Favor. The Mountain. The Fortunate. Wow. The 1/10 of 2 Divines. A Sea of Blue. Mountain. Boon of Justice. Hubris. Vinia's Token. Really nothing too crazy. I'm really surprised at all the cards this filter is letting through. A lot of these I would expect to not get through as a very strict filter, but whatever. Emperor's Luck, 3 Voices, Gladiator, Boundless Realms, Unexpected Prize, More is never enough, and that is it. How many Reign of Chaos? We're gonna collect those too. Runic Luck, never seen that. Reign of Chaos, Reign of Chaos, Reign of Chaos. Yep, that's about it. Rip the Gamba. I guess I can do this quest since I'm here. Give me some respect points. Wow. It's not even respect points. I also need to go redo Flooded Depths for the challenge. because it didn't count. And hopefully killing the boss is enough for it to count without me having the quest. It's probably over here. Can I make that? Oh. There we go. Wow, an essence. 12 out of 40, let's go. Alright. Underwhelming gambas with the stack decks, but that's kind of why you're supposed to sell them. Let other people open all those. So that is all of the Blighted maps we had. It's all of the stack decks we had. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Seems like as good a stopping point as any. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll just do a bunch of Alkengo, I think, on tier. Oh no, tomorrow we'll try and beat the Searing Exarch. Because we've yet to do him. We did our 10-way Maven encounter. We gotta beat Searing Exarch, and then we can worry about doing like Elder and Uber Elder and Shaper and Maven and all that fun stuff. But we're gonna have to spend some of this money we found. That'll be another thing we do today, or tomorrow. Probably looking into like Watcher's Eyes and Timeless Jewels, see if there's anything fun we could do with all that. But yeah, for now, that's going to be it. So I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't already, make sure you smack the like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, the follow button if you're watching on Twitch. And come see me again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or Eastern US time. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.